say every day above ground. You never know when your life will go done. Whether you're rich or poor, the wicked penman I give you one more. Hello everyone, J Mullings from Ritmer here, AKA Wicked Penman. Please like, comment, subscribe, share it with your friends, colleagues, family, everybody, you know the usual. This week's topic, I just gotta be honest, I felt the January blues. Like, I'm not kidding. Everything was just harder for me this month. Motivation was on an all-time low. Just work rate was on a low. I found the entire month of January incredibly difficult. And obviously that's not just down to, the passing of my grandfather. And I can't sit here and tell you that that's the only thing. It's just felt like, I don't know, like I've been stuck in treacle or something. Like how, how they show quicksand in the movies? The more you try and struggle against it, the harder it grips you. But I'm thankful to say that I feel like I'm out of it now. I don't want to call it a funk. I don't want to even really give it a name per se, but I felt like January blues fit because it was cold, it was lonely, it was, it felt like a huge cocktail of madness. But yeah, looking at coming out on the other side now. And I know some of you, whoever hears this, might be able to relate, because it just feels like January's been, I guess, a continuation of what we were feeling in 2020, which is just, I don't know, maybe gravity has been hitting us different, but it's been squashing us. But this too shall pass, and I'm happy to be returning to full form. That's all I can say. I'm grateful to be returning to feeling like 100% of myself again. Like I said, we've in the UK, this coronavirus information, death toll, vaccination, travel bans, it was all in the air. I guess you could feel it on some level, but I wouldn't. We're by no means where we in the clear, and we just passed 100,000 deaths. But I think it's obvious that you can't beat yourself up for being someone who's still here. So the survivor's guilt thing, like, you kind of gotta get past that. The vaccination information thing, everybody's got a choice they gotta make for themselves, and the constant conversations regarding it kind of need to not go away, but you kind of gotta hold your hand up and realize you can only make the best choices for you and yours, and other people are gonna do what's best for them and theirs, and leave it at that. I see people getting all tribal about wearing masks, not wearing masks, this, that. I just feel like a lot of it is aimed at turning us against one another, and there's not going to be a victor. No one's going to come away from this winning when you're too busy policing what other people are doing and how they live their life. And, it's like, it's weird. Under any other circumstances, people will tell you to feel free to be yourself, live and let live. But with this, it's like, all reasoning goes out the window. And I've seen some of the things people are posting, and they're blocking people if they don't think the way they think. And I'm like, you were the same people that were capitalizing on the George Floyd situation, leaning in and offering up their quote unquote wisdoms and all of that. Now all of a sudden, you're not entertaining any thought that doesn't belong to the majority. It's not all that different. You understand? That's not, if you're trying to educate, that's not the way you educate. You don't educate by trying to bulldoze everyone and say you absolutely must think this way and feel this way, and if you don't, then... But yeah, January kicked me in the nuts. Had me down on my knees. A lot of what I wanted to get done this month didn't get done. And, I say this month, but January's gone, so it's all good. It's gonna bleed over into the months that follow, and I've just kind of got to make my peace with that. Normally, you know, and even I have to get myself out of the mindset of, or the mind state of comparing myself January to January to January, looking back over the past how many years and saying, well, this isn't usually how you start a year out. And it's true. Normally, I kind of capitalize off of that. What should we call it? The momentum of progress that you feel in January. January is normally a transformational time. You know, you want to make your situation better. You want to improve this. You want to improve that. You want to take what was working the year before and boil it down and refine the formula for the year, the new year that you've gone into. And none of that has worked for me. So, but it's all good. You know, I can't say I have too many flop Januaries, but I've had one, and it's onwards and upwards from here. And hopefully the year goes from strength to strength. It'd be nice if we could finally get the hell up out of this place. Marooned over here, can't travel, can't go anywhere, but I understand it's greater than one person and a few people, and there's a lot to consider. And I'm not being impatient, I'm not being selfish. It's just that I think a lot of people feel trapped, literally, metaphorically, emotionally, career wise. Like, no one's being able to kind of think ahead and make the kind of decisions that we would normally need to make. You know, everything is a bit too reactive at the moment. So I just hope we get to come out of that and kind of can start thinking ahead and thinking positively. And not saying people are thinking negatively. I'm just saying the atmosphere and the things we have to contend with that are out of our control all seems to be in a negative fashion. That's all I'm trying to say. But yeah, like I said, I want to be honest about the fact that I've been behind because, you know, I had some grand plans for January and the game isn't over yet. Like I said, this is level 21 or level 2021. And yeah, you know, you kind of gotta learn the controls in the first few levels and then the first few stages, I should say. And hopefully I'll get it all together, be able to put it all together by the time we get to the end stage boss. Oi. So, but yeah, I hope everyone is good. Hope everyone's family is safe, and you know, I hope you're using the time as well as you can. And if, like me, you had a shock in January, well, my hope is that going forwards, you'll be able to turn it around. Try not to, you know, don't get too hard on yourself. Don't beat yourself up. It happens. And, you know, it's not that you're lazy or unproductive. It's just that there's a lot we're having to contend with. Some of us are celebrating birthdays and milestones and can't really, you know, really bring in those moments in the style that you would have thought was going to be possible even 6 months ago. You thought, you know, by the time the year turns around, gotta keep going. Don't worry about it. As long as we have life, we have hope. At least that is what I'm hoping. Because what is a life without hope? But yeah, you know, if it's your children's birthday, happy birthday. If it's your birthday, happy birthday. If it's your anniversary, happy anniversary. And, you know, we go again. All right? So take the very best care of yourselves and do the best you can with the information you have. And try not to, well, this is advice for me as well. It's just try not to overthink and overcomplicate it or worry too much. What is to be will be in some ways, and like I said, the best you can do is use the information you have the best way you can. Make the best choices you can. Don't try and overcomplicate it or get too smart for your own good. We're all gonna get a few things wrong along the way. Some things are going to pass us, but you know, that's part of life. You live and you learn. Or as one of my cousins would say, we grow through what we go through, which is so true. Yeah, should put that on a t-shirt. But yeah, the January blues. I hope to, like I said, I'm expecting to turn things around. A lot of the things I wanted to get off the ground haven't been done yet, but if I feel the way I feel now, I think I should be able to turn it all around. All right. So in the meantime, please bear with. Your encouragement is always welcome and appreciated, and try and do the best you can on your field and on your terms as well. All right. Jay Mullings from Brent Mirror here, AKA Wicked Penman. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the channel with your friends, family, colleagues, etc., etc. You know the vibes. All right. I'm out.